Canada will stop paying to protect the Duke and Duchess of Sussex when they leave public life next month, the country's public safety minister has revealed, leaving questions over who will foot the pair's estimated £20 million annual security bill. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are expected to live mainly in North America after Megxit at the end of March, and the local authorities had previously said they would shoulder a share of the bill along with the British Metropolitan Police. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau assured the Queen when Megxit was announced in January that Harry and Meghan would be kept safe while living in his country. But tonight the Office of the Minister of Public Safety said Canada had stepped in to provide security only because they had to, with the royals being designated internationally protected people, and when their status changed so would the arrangement. The ministry's statement read, "The Duke and Duchess of Sussex choosing to relocate to Canada on a part-time basis presented our government with a unique and unprecedented set of circumstances." The RCMP, Royal Canadian Mounted Police, has been engaged with officials in the UK from the very beginning regarding security considerations. As the Duke and Duchess are currently recognised as internationally protected persons, Canada has an obligation to provide security assistance on an as-needed basis. At the request of the Metropolitan Police, the RCMP has been providing assistance to the Met since the arrival of the Duke and Duchess to Canada intermittently since November 2019. The assistance will cease in the coming weeks, in keeping with their change in status. It was unclear tonight whether the couple would now foot a larger share of their own security bill or if British taxpayers will be left to foot it. Buckingham Palace declined to comment on the development, as did Scotland Yard, with the spokeswoman saying, "We don't discuss matters of security." Who will foot the bill for Meghan and Harry's security costs? The Royal Canadian Mounted Police, RMCP, today revealed that they will cease to provide security for Meghan and Harry once they officially step back from their royal duties. Canadian officials said that this had been a deal that was brokered with the Met Police in London. In their roles as senior royals, the couple had their security paid for by the state, and once they step back from these officials' roles in the coming weeks, it has not yet been clear as to who will foot the bill. According to the royals' 2018 to 2019 financial reports, physical security is not covered by the sovereign grant. The costs are likely to fall on British taxpayers even when the prince and the former actress move to Canada on a permanent basis. This could be due to the fact that Harry has been a high-value target since serving in the military. But Prince Harry is still set to receive money from his father from the Duchy estate and could use these funds to pay to keep his family safe. Harry is worth an estimated £30 million, made up partly from funds left in a trust to him by his mother, Princess Diana, inheritance from the Queen Mother, which reportedly included her jewels, and partly from his earnings as a captain of the army. If Meghan were to go back to acting, she could be in for a princely sum of money, as she made £3 million from appearing on American TV show Suits. It had previously been estimated that security costs for the couple would rocket to £20 million. In January, Mr. Trudeau said the Canadian government had not really been involved in any negotiations around the couple's arrangement in Canada. But he did highlight that any such details would be confidential. He also assured the Queen that the family would be safe while in his country, with Canada expected to pay around half of the annual bill. Tensions have been rising in recent weeks as questions continued to arise as to who would pay for their security costs. The Canadian Taxpayers Federation had previously given a petition with 80,000 signatures to the Prime Minister's office insisting that Canadian taxpayer money should not be given to Harry and Meghan. They are due to officially leave the British monarchy on March 31. Di Davis, who led the Met's Royalty Protection Unit, said, "It's the first time in 300 years of royalty protection that anyone has ever done this to a member of the royal family. There are two options now for them and us, that the Met will carry on guarding them and footing the bill, which is unacceptable to many, or they agree a system where they make a contribution to the costs personally." But their statement doesn't seem to suggest they would wish to do that. With budgets straining at the moment, this is a huge problem that the Met will have to get a grip on, and quickly.